Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Bo Weber, the original webhead, coming at you with another web-headed video. Today we're going to be talking about virtual rape in the virtual world. It's bad enough that you got to worry about getting raped in the real world. Now you got to worry about it in the virtual world too.
Online, they can take your character, lock them in place, have made their character pantsless, and then can simulate sexual assault with your character, and you are helpless to stop it.
Thank you very much, Shitty News, for shedding light on a dark issue. It's called Grand Theft Auto, not Grand Theft Rape. A game about guns, heists, stealing cars, and killing prostitutes is one thing, but immobilizing a user or several users at a time to do something that prevents them from playing the game the way it was meant to? Like forced rape, or forced synchronized dance loops. It's pushing the envelope, even if it's just grinding without virtual penetration. Undesired grinding is also a form of rape. I don't need to be raped while I'm playing COD, blowing up Iraqis, and bringing democracy to the Middle East.
When you can hear the person on the other end who's saying these things directly to you, and they're saying them directly to you, that's a whole other level of harassment, really.
Listen, you can't just turn off the game. You can't just take off the headphones. Hackers can immobilize your character, and they can rape them, they can make them do whatever they want, they can extort them, they can make them helpless, confused, unable to do anything to protect themselves. While a hacker has his way, and I only say his because we all know that only men are hackers, and it's sexist when they target virtual women.
It's a visual representation of all that terrible verbal stuff that you get as a woman online.
Men. I can't even, bro. I can't even. Like, how do these men do this?
That's deplorable and should not be allowed anywhere. Like, they should be banned off the servers immediately.
These games need to get cleaned up. It shouldn't exist anywhere. Violence and bad things need to be banned from video games, including the use of guns. Second Amendment protects our right to bear arms, and I'm a full supporter of guns in the real world. But the Constitution says nothing about requiring guns in the virtual world.
When you shoot the
This isn't just happening to humans either. Virtual animals playing the game are suffering as well.
In this scene, a dog has been modified to do disturbing things.
Listen, guys, it's one thing when you get your dog to rape your friend, but it's different when the dog has no say and it's programmed to rape them, okay? This trend is hard to label and it's hard to watch. I love dogs, and whether or not a rapist male rapes a dog via a video game or entices it with peanut butter on his balls really makes no difference to me. They're pretty much the same thing, and it's equally as horrible. Animals are virtually defenseless too, and they're being targeted in a virtual way that is such as known as whale droppings, or whale dumps, as some people would know it, and that's not right. This is where horrendous human hacker modders are virtually taking whales out from their natural video game ocean habitats, then are virtually dropping them from the sky and dumping them on our city streets, causing massive deaths and some of the worst animal cruelty that we can ever imagine. Essentially, they're turning the peaceful whales into what is commonly known as a killer whale. That's the origin of the killer whale. It's why whales get the bad rap for being killers in the first place. That's where Free Willy comes from. This trend is nothing new, only God knows how many times whales were killed in the making of the grotesque scene in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where a whale is free falling down to the ground below, smashing into the ground without a parachute. Directors are notorious for doing several retakes of any particular shot. You have to understand that whales are intelligent animals, and they do not deserve their reputation for being evil, feral, killer, Free Willy, anything like that. Come on, webheads, let's save some whales. Let's save all the whales. Every whale is capable of saving, you just don't know it yet. Let's really Free Willy. Let's free all our willies. Don't forget to visit Sam Mag's website, the Fangirl Guide to the Galaxy Internet. Great website for anybody who is a die-hardcore fangirl like me, and supports her anti-whale dumps campaign to help end whale dumping. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Shave it on Facebook, also like the video and flavor.
Whoever the original webhead.
We all know about Cassidy Boone's Save Rape story where she drowned and a life guardian resuscitates her without her consent while she's unconscious?
I can't believe he just felt that he had the right to just grab me under the water while I was knocked unconscious. I wasn't able to consent. Hashtag save rape.
Here's a save rape example of a man knocking off a woman off her bike, claiming she could have collided with a car passing by, which is BS. She totally might have made it. So there was this cow and it got hit by a train. But the sad part is that the cow wanted it. That cow was running from the law, and she knew that it wasn't long before the ranchers caught back up with her. She refused to be treated like cattle.